Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. We didn't really get much done last time, I don't think. Oh, can't go that way. We found out that there's supposed to be a quarry down here, I think it's called. I might be wrong. But the lake has flooded. Can't go in there. Awesome. And that the station master for the train station that's on the other side of this lake somewhere is or did accept a bribe from one of the two companies. I'm not sure which one. I have a feeling it was with the Barcazes, I think they're called.
Observing the coastline of
it's been a few days.
We are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
I wonder if that's on purpose or not. Oh, T. Coastline. Refuge left on. Okay. Metal plate. What is this? Las Zarpas.
With the name Las Zarpas.
Okay. I don't know if that's... let's search the archives to find out. To see if it's either the Mexicans or the, Chileans. Come on, Sherlock, you can run faster than that. Okay, search for Las Zarpas. Encyclopedia? No. What would it be in? History? No. Botany? No. Oh, I think I saw it. Yep. Technology. Las Zarpas barge transportation. I cannot say this so many times. Barges are leaders in heavy good transportation. Label that belongs to the Mexican Conservatorium, the Caracal, who covers shipping, electricity services, and mining.
Here it is.
Alright. And it's just gonna tell me that. So now all I have to do is solve the mystery, I think. I was hoping this wouldn't be such a short episode, but I mean, there's not much I can do about that. Okay, so the traces on the lake are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck. The same truck that was not... There was something at the mines, but it wasn't the same. And the mines are now owned by the Barcazes, I believe, or will be. So I want to say that the Mexicans, with the company of the Barcazes, the Caracal, I'm getting these names mixed up so much, sorry. So let's go into the deduction. Mexican Caracal have barges, special transport. Where was it? This one? The Mexicans had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy. Yes. which if it's with the special transport, the Mexicans do have a grudge. Then the Chileans' stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them, or the directors of the Chilean Barcazes company was intentionally left on the train, and controller removed all passengers except for the Chileans. I have a feeling that they were overlooked. Or no, they were intentionally left, and then they were, yes. Mexicans organized the Chileans' stay on the train. That is why the controller removed all the passengers except for the Chileans, I believe. And then I don't think this really means anything, but he was a victim of his own him being stupid with the fact of him getting paid by both of them and whatnot. The train passed by Chesterfield Station despite the report, or he was drunk. I'm not sure about that right now. I can't remember where that one is. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section, or somebody stole the flooded or the mines. The mines would have to be the Barcazes, but I believe it's the Mexican Caracal that did it, so I would say flooded quarry. The mines were collapsed to hide the train, or it was sabotaged. They wanted them closed on purpose, I believe. And this is the only thing that I'm missing. Chesterfield is where? Tab. Chesterfield is this. This goes to the, quarry, I believe. So then no. That wouldn't be right. This is where it was, about where it got flooded, yeah, or sunk then. So it did pass Chesterfield, I want to say. Let's get out of that and say that it did pass through. And that all comes down to the train has been sunk in the flooded quarry. And then all this comes down to the Mexicans drowned the Chileans. It was a carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train in a flooded quarry to hide their crime. Should I do blind justice? The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans had cost many lives. We must act quickly, contact Lestrade, and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice even at the risk of international conflict, or a criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate process. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict. This must be the case a while back at the start of the case that Mycroft was talking to us about. Give him a chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted, and turn to his own advantage. I have a feeling that this one, the political game, having Mycroft do it is probably the best idea. It doesn't really matter, really. This is just seeing if I am going to be all with justice and with the police, or am I gonna be smart about it, or be a little more kind, or whatever. So let's finish this case up, and that'll be the end of the series. I didn't expect, or didn't remember the case being solved this fast. Well, it wasn't really fast, but I thought it was a little more lengthy of a case, but there's not much else to do. I remember there is a QuickTime event. If it will load.
And the case
okay.
is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Yes,
but
yes.
I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Just on this
Let's
occasion.
go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry,
Yes,
along with the
yes.
train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
No, nothing like that.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Of course Holmes has a plan. Okay.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a
Yeah.
manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's
Yeah.
alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is
Sure,
quite
sure he
serious.
is.
The method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Just that facial, like, that angst of what did I just do was setting in. It's nice. And now he is unwittingly talking to him.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
What? Hold on. Quick time event. Come on, Watson. That was fast. It's so much easier with a mouse than it is with a controller. I could have
Good
either
shot,
killed him
Watson.
or just
I always
disarmed
knew
him.
you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Alright, that was the case. And I am done with the series. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train to hide their crime. The dam breach was played to their advantage. They used their own barges to keep the train on the run for a few seconds, and then it sank it in the flooded quarry. The railway tracks were removed to hide the crime. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. I'll let Mycroft do it. I think I found all the clues. Again, I am not going to check because I don't want to spoil if I actually got the real ending or not, or the correct criminals, but that's it. Thank you so much for watching this series. If you liked it, please leave a like below, and I will see you in the next one. See ya, guys.